I can bet with my own life that discipline is the most valuable currency when it comes to the financial market. Either you're trading cryptocurrencies, you're trading Forex pairs, indices, commodities, or you're even trading synthetic indices. Discipline is the most valuable currency. If you are not disciplined as a trader, you can never be successful. Yeah, you will get frustrated and you will become depressed. A lot of negative things might start creeping up in your mind if you are not disciplined. Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? Hope you are doing great. Hope you're maximizing the blues and minimizing the reds. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Megzi, and on this channel I document my trades. Please subscribe to this channel. Turn on the bell notifications so that whenever I upload contents, you'll be the first to get notified. And also help me give this video a thumbs up so that other persons who are interested or may be interested in content like this will see this video. On today's episode, I am going to be talking about the trade I took on US30. And what happened to me was gross indiscipline. You know what I usually preach on this channel? Never trading against the trend. In my last video, I know I talked about that. Don't trade against the trend. You know why? The market could reverse at any time if you're trading against the trend. It happened to me, and I had a mistake. The first mistake I made was that I chased the markets. Even after I set my limit order, I usually use limit orders. I don't like market execution. Then later, because I was desperate, I chased the markets. Even when it came to my point of interest, my sell region, I'd already marked out everything, hoping that once it gets here, I get a little profit. Because I was trading against the trend, I was just supposed to scalp. I'm going to show you that on the chart because I promised I was going to be showing everything I do on my chart. I'm not going to be hiding anything from anybody. So I'm showing us this so that you will not repeat the same mistake that I made. Please do not experiment with my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. Without further ado, let's get on my charts. Welcome to my chart, everyone. So I said I was going to show us what happened to me on this chart. That's why I did not delete the trade. On this chart, in US30, if you watched the other video I did about US30, you will see that I have already marked these areas for a few weeks now, hoping that price was going to retrace to these areas, but it kept going high and high and high. So this particular level, this level you are seeing here, is a resistance level, and this level has been broken. So the resistance was broken yesterday. So I had an analysis with a group of friends, and we also looked at this US30. And so, like I usually say, it is not good to trade against the trend. It is a dangerous trading formula. So what I was expecting in this market was this. Since on the 1 hour time frame, I pictured that institutions already have a footprint here. So I was waiting for, or I was supposed to wait for the market to retrace back to this institutional footprint here. This is the footprint. And what I was supposed to do was, once the market gets here, I'll set a limit order actually, but I'm going to use the median range. So I'll look for at least 1:3. That's what I'm just going to look for. At least 1:3, not even 1:4. So the mistake I made was that I went to trade against the trend. Okay, the first thing that brought me or made me to trade against the trend was this. When I saw that the market was consolidating around here, so that was when I put this box. I had to box the consolidation. Then it was here. I boxed it and I discovered that the market moved out, broke out of the consolidation. That was when we had this. When it broke out, it got to this point and came back again. Before now, I'd already set my limit order. You can see it. My limit order was 5175. You can see it around here. 50,175 was my limit order. So I was hoping that price would just come here, since it broke out of the consolidation, to just tap and give me profit. If you are a fast scalper, you would make profit here and leave, but I usually have the problem of greed whenever I am supposed to scalp. I think it comes to my mind, I start thinking that it's the normal thing I do, either day trade or I'll hold for a long time. So it didn't occur to me that the market could change at any time. Though when I was having a chat with my friends about this market, one of the things I said to them was that there's every possibility that this market would not even get to this point now, to this point, before reversing. And the worst thing was that when the markets, because I took an entry from here, the short move that the market made from here to here, I was having about around $20 profit. Because I was supposed to scalp, I was supposed to take this profit and leave and close that position, then wait for the second position. Then the market came back and also got back again, but I still did not close this trade. The next thing I saw today, man, I saw that the market took me out. And because I had 2 trades, I did not want to use more than this stop loss. If not, usually my stop loss would have been around this point. 600. I was supposed to use 600, but if it triggers, if the stop loss gets hit, I'll be losing more. So I decided I was just going to use this and manage my risk. I wouldn't have lost more if I held one trade, but greed and inability to keep to my rules affected me. This was a very perfect trade in my judgment. Perfect in the sense that I would have just left anything that has to do with sell, because the market was buying. I'm not supposed to be looking for sell. I'm supposed to just come here, wait for my buy. Even if it takes me days, if it takes me next week, I should have come here to just wait for my buy. If the buy is invalidated, fine, I'll look for another position. So this is what I would have done, just wait for my buy. But with what my Yoruba friends call Ojukokoro was disturbing me, so it cocorolized me. That was what happened on this chart. So I made the mistake of trading against the trend. That was 1. 2, when I thought the market was going far, was coming to fill up the institutional order, I pursued the market. I FOMO'd. Yeah, FOMO was another problem that affected me. Though after this happened, I still did, I did is it revenge trading, and I made a little profit and recovered a little from the trade. But this was my mistake. This Don't ever make this kind of mistake if you're trading. It's a fatal mistake, and it is not good for traders. Once you come to the market, the first thing, identify the trend. Once you identify the trend of the market, then the next thing you should do is mark your POI. After marking your POI, please wait for price to come to your POI. Except you get a confirmation to either buy to sell or sell to buy. But you can decide to maintain either a buy or a sell. And it's very important that whenever you come to the market, any day and every day, have one bias. Don't have the bias that if I see sell, I sell. If I see buy, I'll buy. No, it's not a good bias. Have a single bias. Today, the market is bullish. I'm looking for only buys. No matter how juicy, I will not trade the retracement. Today, the market is bearish. I will look for only sell. No matter what I see, I will not get into this trade. If you can maintain this discipline, you will be highly profitable. So this is what I came to show us today. I'm going to delete everything on this chart, and I will reanalyze US30 and show us the possibilities that I am expecting on the chart. So I'm going to be doing this analysis on using this 1 hour time frame. So okay, let me get to the 4 hours time frame first. I want to get it so accurately. So price has broken the most recent price has broken the most recent resistance. So if you're trading support and resistance, this most recent resistance could become a support. So that means that price could come down to this point. There's every possibility that price could retrace, and from here it creates another high. But since I do trade with institutions, if you use your fee, trace from the most recent low to the most recent high. So I'll be trading in between the golden zone. So this is my golden zone here. Here's my golden zone. So that's where I'll be trading from. So I'll get on the 1 hour time frame and get a better refinement. So you can see that my level falls in within the golden zone. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So you see that I cannot buy from here because it is still at premium. So I want to buy from a discount. So here now what I'm going to do is I'll set my limit order, but I'm going to use the median range. Okay, so I will target a 1 is to at least 1 is to 3. So below this, it's giving us a 1 is to 4. I need to target the 1 is to 3. So this is just what I'm going to be waiting for. Once the market gets into this point, I need to see, I need price to respect this institutional footprint and give me a 1 is to 3. Just this 1 is to 3 cool with it. So this is what I am currently expecting on the chart. You can see that the chart is very neat. I don't like stains, though if I'm reading the chart while the market is moving, you see me placing a lot of things on it. So this is what I'm expecting. You can also take this trade if you are confident in my analysis. And also, if you have anything you want to talk about or anything you want me to explain you don't understand, please, I would appreciate you put it down in the comment section. I will respond to you as soon as possible. Okay, that being said, I want to appreciate each and every one of us who has taken out time to watch this video. I want to tell you that I love you from the bottom of my heart, and it is my desire that you succeed in your forex or crypto trading journey. I'll see you in my next video. Do have a wonderful day.